So, uh, my sister is on this keto diet, and she got me to try something she made called egg roll in a bowl, and it was awesome. And it kind of got, the wheels turning a little bit, and I got to thinking, I wonder if I could do something with some of this deer meat I've got. So we're going to use some of this venison sausage that I showed you how to make already, and we're going to put an Asian twist on it, and we're going to try to do a baked venison egg roll. Alright, so here's our ingredients. We're going to use 1 pound of our venison sausage. We're going to use 2 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a small onion chopped, 1 tablespoon of ginger minced, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. We're going to use 2 teaspoons of rice vinegar. Instead of using a small cabbage, I just got this coleslaw mix. It's kind of got everything in it, so we're going to go with that. And we're going to use 1/3 cup of chicken broth. You can use water instead, but I figure the broth is going to kick it up a notch. So we're going to start browning off this venison and go from there. Alright, so we've got our sausage starting to get all browned up and stuff. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix in our other ingredients. Alright, we've got our garlic going in. We've got our ginger going in. We're going to stir that up real good. That's already starting to smell really good. And then we're going to mix in all of our onions. Go ahead and give this a stir. What we want to do, we're just going to combine everything real good until these, let it cook down until these onions start to get softened up a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon, this is a half tablespoon, so 1 tablespoon of the sesame oil, 1, 2, 1. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 tablespoons. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes 2 tablespoons. And now we're going to add in some of our chicken stock. We're going to use about that much. Stir it up. We're going to add our cabbage to this. And then we're just going to let it all start to reduce. Won't be needing that. And that's that, y'all. We're just going to let it cook down and reduce until it thickens up. And then we'll give it a taste test and see where we're at. Alright, y'all check this out. We have got everything. We're going to take the heat off. Everything has reduced down. It's thickened up. Everything's cooked real good. So we're going to take this. Alright, so we cut the heat off. We're going to go ahead and take it off the heat. And that is what we are working with. What I'll do is I'll get me a little fork, and I know I'm going to burn the crap out of myself, but it's worth it. I'll take a little bite though. But we got to give it a little taste test. That's what we got. That's on the money. What I'll probably do is add a little bit more soy sauce to it, because I like soy sauce. But other than that, it tastes like egg roll stuffing to me. So we'll wrap this up here in the puff pastry, and then I'll show you how we go from there. Alright, y'all. So now we've got some puff pastry. I've got 2 sheets. I got a simple egg wash with just 2 eggs and water. What I'm going to do is use my brush and just kind of spread this on there a little bit. Now the reason I'm doing it this way is I've experimented a little bit already, And I've decided that having this in between the sheets is going to make it puff up a little bit better. So then we're going to take our other 2 sheets and we're going to set that right on top. Sorry if it tears because it's all going to go together. And then, once again, a little egg wash on top. You don't have to drown it in there, just you want it to bind together good. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my knife and cut this in half. Just like that. I'll scoot this sheet over here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of our filling and I'm just going to spoon some in there till I feel like it looks right. I prefer a little bit more meat in it, so we'll probably stuff these things pretty good. Alright, that looks about right. Now what I'm going to do, carefully lift these edges and we're just going to roll it up on top of itself. Just like that. Now what I'm going to do is kind of push these ends down right here. Take a little bit more of my wash, run it all the way over the top and down, over the top and down. And then I'll take these corners and just kind of tuck them over, just like that. Or you just fold them however you want to, really. Depending on how fancy you want to be with it. Brush it one more time with the egg wash. Take a cookie sheet, spread it down, and then we will carefully pick it up and set it on the tray. And we'll do a bunch of these and then we'll bake them. Alright, I've got the oven preheated to 375. We've got a couple of these egg rolls made up. And all we're going to do is put them in the oven and we're going to give them about 10 to 12 minutes. We'll come back and check on them here in a minute. Alright, let's check on these. It's been about 6 minutes. Oh yeah, they're looking good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush, just got a little bit of butter. I'll put a little butter on there so we can get them to golden up a little bit. Yeah, they smell awesome. Never go wrong with butter and puff pastry. Uh-oh. Alright. We'll put them back in here for about another, about 6 minutes or so. Should be done. Alright, let's see what we got. Look at there. There we have our baked egg rolls. Those look pretty good. What we'll do is we'll let them cool off and then we'll eat one and see how it is. Alright, we've got it all finished up. We're going to give it a little taste test. My sweet and sour sauce. That's awesome. That's good right there. It's hard to explain because with the puff pastry it gives it a little bit different texture, which is good. But I mean, it's good. The filling's great. You'd never know this was deer meat. You'd never know. And this is give you something, you know, like I said, this is completely experimental for me. And this gives you something else to try. We kind of get stuck in the same boring recipes, and especially when it comes to venison. And I'm trying to show you that it can be so versatile, and that even people are like, oh, I don't like it, it's too gamey and stuff. This isn't gamey. You know, you would never in a million years know this was venison. And it's just something different, you know. I've never tried making Asian food with deer meat, but here we got some egg rolls, and they're off the chain. So, you know, y'all go out there, experiment, have fun with it. don't fall into these same boring routines of all we can do is wrap it in bacon or make burger out of it. But I hope y'all try it out. I hope you like it. We're gonna grub. Till next time, y'all.